Debbie from Olympian, and I'll be sharing with you a special dish that's been in our family for many generations. This dish is in memory of my grandmother, who would actually make it for us every time we went back to Greece. And once I got old enough, I'd actually sit there with her and she'd teach me how to make it, because it was one of our family favourites. So what we'll be using today is a kilo of flour, 200 grams of feta. We don't need to put any salt to this recipe because obviously our feta is quite salty as it is. 200 grams of ricotta, 2 eggs, 30 grams of yeast, a little bit of pepper, and I will be adding 800 mils of water to my mix because the dough actually has to be a very soft dough, and I'll be using the olive oil in the next process when I'm actually kneading out the dough. So we'll begin with making our dough first. So once our dough is made, we'll leave it rest and rise, and then we'll continue with grating our feta and adding our ricotta to it. Pretty simple process. We add our 1 kilo of special white flour, 30 grams of yeast, and our 800 mils of water. I tend to like to use a glove when I knead or make my dough, because I find that it actually doesn't stick to my hands. Whereas if you use just your hands, because your body heat, it actually becomes more sticky. So I haven't added it all in yet. I'll just try and start the process to begin with. I'll add the remainder. Like I said, our dough for this needs to be quite soft. When your dough starts coming together, just get a couple of tablespoons of olive oil and sprinkle on top, and maybe some on the second lot, just sprinkle it all over your hand. That way you can avoid all that stickiness of the dough, and then keep on kneading it. It doesn't need a lot of kneading. Just clean up all the sides if you can. And if you need some more, if your dough is still sticky and you need some more oil, you can, but it's not necessary. We'll be actually using it when we start spreading out our dough once it rises. As you can see, it's all coming together. It's a nice, really soft dough. Only takes like a couple of minutes to do, so it doesn't take long at all. And that looks really, really nice. That's all you need, so we'll just cover that up. Okay, set it aside. Okay, so we'll grate our feta. Once we've grated our feta, we'll grab our ricotta and mix that in as well. Add our 2 eggs in. 1, 2. Add that in. And our cracked pepper. And we'll mix all that up, and that's pretty much ready to go once we've mixed it all up. Our dough is now ready as it's doubled in size, so we can start our next process. We'll lather some oil on our clean bench, so that way our dough doesn't stick to our clean bench, and we prepare cutting into little small pieces. Do that a little bit of hands too. As you can see, my dough is very soft. Just spreading out to probably about a 15 centimetre diameter. Once we've opened our dough, we place some of our filling in the centre and fold it over and just pressing down on the edges. We repeat this process and let it rest for approximately about 10 minutes, and then we'll go over and cook them. So while our dough is resting, I'm actually heating up the oil. I've used sunflower oil, it's a light oil, and the process is similar to cooking donuts. Have your plate with paper toweling ready so when your pisia come out of the frying pan, you can place them in there. As you place the dough, stretch it out and then slowly place it in without burning yourself. When you see it going a golden colour, flip it over and cook it the other side till it's golden. You can see we have a beautiful golden colour, so it's ready to be taken out. And there you have it, a traditional dish made with love. Thanks, Yaya.